Okay, hi guys, hello, welcome back. You're now going to have a math lesson. Okay, so as you know, we did all our team numbers from 11 to 20. And now, before we move on and learn something new, it's time to take a break. Well, not really take a break, but to stop. Okay, revise a little bit and practice a bit more what we've learned. Practicing is very important because this is how we make sure that we didn't just talk about something and see it, but that we actually know it, we can use it, and we know different ways how to do one thing. Now, when I'm talking about that one thing, that is addition. Yeah, so remember, addition is putting together two numbers, adding them, yeah? And there are more than one ways in which we can add. Well, actually, there is more than one tool which can help us when we are adding. Okay, so please take a look at what I have here. The title is Addition and Pairs to 10. So these are the things that we're going to be doing today. First, I have a number line here, okay, and that is I'm just going to very quickly remind you, practice with you adding on a number line. This is something we've been doing for a while, and in the past few lessons, we did this quite a lot, okay? And then after that, we're going to revise two more ways which help us when we're adding, yes? And those are 10 frames and counters, okay? And we're also going to focus on number pairs to 10 when adding, okay? So, but the first thing that I said is addition on a number line. So I have here this worksheet. Okay, so it's one of the three I've sent you today. So I'm just gonna do here two examples just to one more time remind you how to use a number line, and also you know how I say it's important to check, and this checking is important for something called subtraction. And I'm going to tell you more about subtraction tomorrow in our Zoom class, okay? But let's do the first two examples together. So the first two examples are 10 plus 7, yeah? So 10 plus 7 equals. So let's see how much is 10 plus 7, yeah? So first 10, I need to find it on the number line. Here it is. And now plus 7, I make 7 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I landed at 17. Okay, and how do I check? I go in reverse. I start from the result, which is in this case 17. I go back 7, and if I end up at 10, I did this right. So let's start with 17, and we go back 7 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I landed at 10, so this was the correct way to do it. Okay, next thing that I have here is 10 plus 5, yeah? So 10 plus 5, let's see how much it is. I'm just gonna take a different colored marker. Well, actually, no, I can rub this out. Yeah, okay. So my number line is disappearing a little bit. I'm just gonna, yeah, good, okay. So we start from 10 and we add 5 more hops. Again, we are at 10 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I landed at 15, so 10 plus 5 equals 15. Let's check. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We landed at 10, so this is it, yeah? Okay, so here you have some more examples. You're going to see, so 10 plus 7, 10 plus 5, 11 plus 2, 6 plus 8, 9 plus 9, 8 plus 10, 5 plus 2, and 17 plus 3. Okay, so this is addition to 20, and no number here is bigger. A result will never be more than 20, okay, just so you know. So this is the first way how we can help ourselves when we're trying to do addition. Now the thing is that the more you practice adding numbers, the more you're going to remember. And if you practice very often and you practice quite a lot, what could happen in time is that you will maybe even remember these results by heart. And like, what does that mean? That I ask you, okay, how much is 10 plus 6? And you're like, 16, okay? So this is why we're practicing, so we can learn all those things. So this was the first way. Okay, and the next thing I have here for you is this, okay, with a time frame. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a time frame for a minute. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and here. Okay, so we know the time frame has 10 fields. Yeah, so how is this? This is in a way related. Well, this is definitely related to number pairs to 10. Okay, and how? Well, let's see first here. Here you have, it says 6 plus something equals 10. Okay, so let's see. You have these B's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you have 6 B's. So I'm going to represent those 6 B's here. I'm not going to draw B's because they're going to take a lot of time. I'm just going to draw little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we had 6 plus, we don't know which number, equals 10. Yeah, okay, so let's see. How are we going to solve this? Well, look here, you have 6, yeah, and altogether you have 10. So I think you already know what you need to do here is to count the empty squares. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? So 6 plus 4 equals 10. And if you remember this rainbow that we made, if we take a look here, we have 4 plus 6 equals 10, 6 plus 4 equals 10. We said in addition, it doesn't matter which number we put first, which number we put second, because in the end, the result is going to be the same. Okay, so we did the first example, and now let's do the second one together as well. Yeah, so the second one here is 2 plus something equals 10. Yeah, let me take this away. So I'm not going to look at this here. Okay, we're going to use it at the very end to check our results. Okay, so 2 plus something equals 10. I'm going to clean this. Okay, so how many do I have? 1, 2, this is 2. Yeah, I have 2 completed. And now let's see how many I have empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So it says 2 plus 8 equals 10. Now I can count it again. Maybe if I want, I can do now in reverse. Maybe I can first count the empty ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and let's see. 1, 2. The result is still the same, yeah? So let's take a look here. And this is what it says. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 8 plus 2 equals 10, yeah? Okay, so you have here some more examples, okay? 8 plus something equals 10. So if you've been paying attention, you already know the answer. 1 plus something equals 10, 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus, 7 plus. And the thing is, when you're doing this, what you're actually making, what you're using are number pairs to 10. So here, we're now going to do a little test, okay, to see how good you are already with number pairs. So what I have here, you've seen this before, number pairs to 10 rainbows, yeah? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you one part of each rainbow, okay? So I have here in front of me 6 rainbows, yeah? I'm going to show to you one part, and I'm going to give you a minute. Well, I'm not going to give you a minute is a lot, but I'm going to give you a few seconds Okay, and you're going to try to remember if you know what is it paired to 10. So number 4, what is its pair to 10? 4 plus which number gives you 10? The answer is 6. Okay, so we're gonna do this now once, and I want you to maybe every time when you give a correct answer, give yourself like a little line or something and count how many correct answers you're going to have now. And then what you're going to do, once you've done all the tasks I've sent you today, at the end of this video, I'm going to be doing this again. So you can go back to that, okay? And then check again how many correct answers do you have, okay? So let's see if later you're going to have more correct answers than now. This means that you learned something in the meanwhile. So we have set 4 and 6 is 10. Now let's see, 5 and 5 plus 5 is 10. We just did this example. 2 plus 8 is 10. Okay? Do you know how much you need to add to 9 to get to 10? The answer is 1. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Now 7. How many do you need to add to 10? The answer is 3. 3 plus 7 equals 10. And if you have 0, nothing, none, how many do you need to add to get to 10? The answer is 10. Okay, 0 plus 10 equals 10. So, how many correct answers did you have? I hope you had at least 4 or 5. Okay, so I showed you 2 ways. Yeah, we reminded ourselves of number line. We use 10 frame. Please do this exercise. Okay, and now for the end, the third way, how you can practice number pairs to 10 by adding. So you're going to have this worksheet, and these are actually 2, so you can make quite a few examples. So what does it say? Color to make 10. How many ways can you make 10? Use 2 colors to show 10. Write the matching equation. Equation is a number sentence. So what do we have here? You have like a line of squares. Yeah, not a squares, but these are actually supposed to be cubes. So in each of these lines, there's 10 of them. Yeah, we can even check. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So what you need to do, you can take some markers, or even better if you have colored pencils, because markers are wet and they can destroy the paper a little bit. Okay, and what do? You color them in different colors. Now, so you choose 2 colors. Let me see. I'm going to use red and this fluorescent pink. So I'm going to color a few of them pink. So let's say this many. So what is important, that you don't color halfway, okay? You need to color, if you're coloring one of these squares, one of these cubes, you need to color that cube completely in one color, and all together you need to color all of them using only 2 colors, okay? So I colored these, and the rest I'm going to put in red. I went over the line a little bit. Okay, so this is how I color them. So let's see my number sentence, what it is. How many of these ones do I have? 1, 2, 3. and here is space. So 3 plus, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So apparently 3 plus 7 equals 10. 3 plus 7 equals 10. And if I want to check it, if you want to check it, if you think this is not enough, you can also have a 10 frame at hand, and then you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 10. So 3 plus 7 definitely equals 10, guys. Okay. Next, so this was the first one. Let's see what else. So let's do 2 more. You can then, if it's too much for you to color, then maybe you can do like this, X's. So I'm going to do a few X's here in yellow, and I'm going to do a few in green. Okay, so let's see, how many yellow do I have? 2, 4, 6. I have 6 yellow plus how many green? 2, 4. Okay, 6 plus 4 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. And that is exactly what my rainbow says. 4 plus 6 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10, yeah? And that was also the first example with it here, yeah? 6 B's and 4 empty squares, okay? So let's do one more together. And then I'm going to do that test I promised. So I'm going to do 1 orange, and the rest is going to be brown, because those are beautiful colors of the autumn. Autumn is the current season when leaves are changing colors. It's getting cooler. We might even get some rain. You're wearing jackets and warm clothes. Okay, so let's see. Orange, I have 1. So 1 plus, let's see how many browns I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 you can also count in threes. 3, 6, 9. So 1 plus 9 equals 10. 1 plus 9 equals 10. Yeah? And actually, the very last example I'm going to do here on my own is, what if I decided I'm going to color them all in one color? So everything's going to be purple. Okay, so how do I put this in an equation? How many purples do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have 10 purples. How many do I have of a different color? None. Which number represents none? 0. So 10 plus 0 equals 10. Okay? You can make more of your own examples. Do all of these tasks, and then when you're done, you're going to come back to this now parts of the video, the part that is going to start now. And that is the part where I show you these number pairs again. Okay? Now, if you need to go and do your task, you can pause here and you can come back in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, how long it takes for you to do all these tasks. And let's see now, do you already know all the answers? Do you know all number pairs? So let's begin. Oops. What is the number pair to 8? 2. What is the number pair of 4? 6. What is the, don't look here. What is the number pair of 5? 5. Yeah, 10 is double of 5. What is the number pair of 9? 1. What is the number pair of 7? 3. And what is the number pair of 0? It's falling apart. 10. Okay, guys. hope you had much better results this second time round. Tomorrow we are going to have, I think tomorrow we're going to have a math lesson in Zoom, so we can go over these pairs one more time. Okay, see you in a few minutes. You're going to have a science lesson, and I think you're really going to love it because we're going to talk about some very interesting animals that live here around us in Chile. Okay, see you in a minute.